Man steps up, knocks on my door, says, "Hey, how'd you like more cash?" "More cash?" says I. "Why, sure." Holds up a piece of paper, says, "This here's a common lease, says your land's yours to keep. I get to take what's underneath. Now you sign here, I sign too, makes it all legal, nothing to it." It's kind of like we's marrying. Give us a kiss. Well, he points to a field where I just bailed, says that there's Marcellus Shale. "Call it alfalfa around here," says I. Says, "A mile down between them plates there's natural gas just a-waitin'. Make you rich in the country free of oil from the Middle East." He said that. "Why, you'll be hailed for patriotism, remembered as the man who ended terrorism. Think of it, Pruitt, there's nothing to it." Now I'm healthy and wise, and I guess I know how gas passes and comes and goes. But he looks up and says to me, "I can explain everything." Said that too. Couple of trucks, couple of blasts, down goes the drill, up comes the gas. Safe and simple, easy and clean. And don't count sheep if you can't sleep. Count your cash register a-ringin'. Ka-ching, ka-ching, oh yeah, ka-ching. Is that the sound of a cash register? Well, I signed up and straight away, a million machines come to stay. Noise makers, hole sinkers, high pressure water hogs, holy stinkers. It's true. Night and day, by and by, my livestock died, my well run dry. My wife left and took the kids, and the Middle East was still full of terrorists. Not my fault, I was doing my part. They told me gas will be coming up here faster than methane from a cow fart. That sound, is that money or farting? I thought they drilled us one well, but when I woke up, well, what the heck? Here a well, there a well, 5, 10, 15, 30. So I called up the company, they said think of it as more money. So I walked out and tried to see just the way they explained it to me. I did that. But smoke and dust was all around. I couldn't see my feet when I looked down. Thought maybe I was blinded by all that money. I ain't seen that yet neither. And then one day there come these smells, and I swore they leaped up out of them wells. So I called up the company, they said, "Hi, how's everything?" They said that. So I told my story straight and plain, not being one to complain. They said, "We're in the gas business, you want the EPA. Big government, slow as winter molasses, and taxes. Put your teeth in and wear your glasses. Don't tell them we sent you." So I called up and like they said, the EPA give me these tests. Turn on your water, see if it's wet. Now stand by the spout and strike a match. If fire jumps up, why, you jump back. Water burned all the way down that drain. Hot too, I guess. And when I asked what I oughta, they said, "Put a clothespin on your nose and don't drink the water." Wouldn't do that, I said. I don't like hot water. Would you like some tea bags, they asked. I said, no, might start a tea party. I wouldn't like that neither. Well, the very next day, the EPA called to see if I was okay. A man with a title so long, by the time he said it, the day was half gone. It's true. He was chief executive scientist of hydroengineering and geology, and a qualified arborist, agronomist, botanist, biologist, chemist, and some gists that ain't even exist yet. Well, I said I got the gist and begun to explain my complaint list. Speak up, he said, I can't hear you over all the drilling. The pressurized pumping, the hydraulic thumping, why, I'm about to run for cover. It's rattling my teeth and my coffee, well, I guess you could say my cup runneth over. So I guess he got the gist of the mess I was in, and I hung up on him. But he called back and said to me, son, this is a classic case in engineering. It's called horizontal hydraulic fracturing of your brain. He said that. And yes, it's against the law of decency and tact, but you can't go to court on that. So locals would say you've been fracked. The company's fracked and poisoned your farm, but they won't admit they done you harm. They'll say it was a pre-existing condition. Why, Haas, as sure as a company is a person, they might take you to court. That's right. And as sure as money is speech, they'll get a deposition. Says you have a predisposition to entitlement programs and .orgs. They'll say you believe the rich should support the poor, and that you was planning to shake them down all along. And when your family and farm happen to go so wrong, why, you saw your chance to victimize them. That's right, that's what they'll say. They've said it before and they'll do it again. They'll say, yes, they was on your land, but at your invitation. They'll say they was there to save you and rescue our great nation, and the cause of any damage just cannot be from their extractive mining methodology. Why, it's hypersensitive and hydro-intensive, and never harm no one, nowhere, no how. No. And listen, they might accuse you of disaster capitalism. Why, you could go to prison and be ordered to pay their company's taxes. That's right. Good thing for you they don't pay taxes. That is true. And one more thing, just so you know, China's where all this gas is gonna go. There'll be no release from Middle East oil. The companies say Frackin's patriotic, but it's just mercenary toil. They ship the gas along a course to foreign factories where our jobs have been outsourced. That's true. Think AIG, Apple, and AT&T. Think Allstate, Amazon, and Anheuser-Busch. Think Bank of America, Boeing, and Bumblebee. And that's just a few of the A's and B's. You could start with C and fill in the rest of the alphabet. Look it up on the internets. Or just open your cupboards and read between the lines. And I'll say it again one more time. They ship the gas along a course to foreign factories where our jobs have been outsourced. That is the truth. Think child labor, think no environmental or worker safety laws. Think places where they really mean it when they say, another day, another dollar, Jack. And no unions to help you holler or watch your back. You can't make this stuff up, but we should shut it down, oh yeah. Now I suppose everyone knows the worst terrorists ever known are the greedy ones we're growing right here at home. Now just to name a few money-obsessed rogues, take the brothers Coke, Charles and Dave, and T. Boone Pickens, yeah, pick it, boy. And all across New York State, you could see just how people take nonviolent direct action to give us the traction to put an end to fracking. And if you think you have a stake in the state of our air and water, just take a look at the places you could vote your share. Google anti-fracking action. Now, do you know what they call a massive solar energy spill? A nice, sunny day. Y'all have a massive solar energy spill.